This is Wes McElroy for One More Minute with McElroy on SportsRadio910.com. Good Friday to you. Hope you get a nap in. It's going to be a busy sports weekend. The Major League Baseball postseason is underway. A massive game in Blacksburg between the Hokies and the Clemson Tigers. And we'll see if the Redskins can bounce back after that loss to the Cowboys on Monday night. They're in St. Louis. Postseason, I'll tell you, I love this time of the year where there's a meaningful game on every single day of October. My official World Series pick, as big of a Phillies fan as I am, I want to see them prove me wrong. I got a bad feeling about the Milwaukee Brewers. I think they're pretty darn good. I think they'll meet the Tigers in the World Series and give me Justin Verlander and Detroit in 6. Blacksburg tomorrow is going to be bouncing. It's going to be a little chilly too, but it's going to be bouncing as the Clemson Tigers and that high-powered offense come to town. Clemson, I think a lot more of them now than I did in August. Big wins over Auburn and surviving Florida State. I think a lot of Bud Foster's defense, but the question is, if this game gets to be a shootout, can Virginia Tech's offense keep up pace? Clemson allows a lot of yards on the ground. I don't think you're going to see a high-scoring affair. I think Blacksburg will see Virginia Tech's defense hold. I think the offense will produce, and I'm going to take Virginia Tech, not to cover the 7 as Vegas says, but give me Virginia Tech in the win. And the Redskins, I think the Redskins bounce back in St. Louis. I may be gullible, but I'm going to have enough of a belief that the Redskins are a different team, and they're not going to be that typical Redskins team that gives a team its first win, like they did in St. Louis last year and like they did in Detroit the year before. I think they bounce back. I think they take advantage of the league's second to worst defense in St. Louis. I think O.J. Atogwe gives Sam Bradford fits. I think they use the ground game. Hopefully they can score in the red zone. Give me Washington to cover the 2. You can see everything at SportsRadio910.com, including the stuff you missed from this week's show. Go to SportsRadio910.com, keyword podcast. Have yourself a great weekend. Once again, this is One More Minute with McElroy. I'm Wes McElroy on Sports Radio 910. Find me on Twitter, at WesSR910.